Today, I'm fitting one of Patrick Benson's straight up pumps. I'm going to do a quick how-to, really easy, simple, just do it right. Obviously things like priming this with a little bit of oil, etc. They're the sorts of things you need to keep your eye on. Basically, there's three versions of this pump. This is an OEM pump, and this copper tube is not a standard part. This is an oil pickup. Inside your engine, oil pump sits around, I think it's about this area here. Picks oil up from here through a screen, like a filter. And what happens is when you're learning to wheelie, when your bike is up, your front end's up, all the oil that would be level in here runs to the back, starves your pump, basically damages your engine, and it's not good. So he's come up with this modified idea basically, and it's been around for a while. So yeah, if you are interested in doing your wheelies and you're getting better and better and better, the more time your front end is in the air, the more chance you've got of starving your engine of oil. Very important thing to think about this if you're getting into stunting. Yeah, so here we go, easy. Your tools ready. Looks a mess down here. The reason for this is you need to lay the bike down. I've got a box full of old cardboard and stuff that I just sort of use for laying the bike down when I've got to do some work on it. I'm going to lay it down on its left hand side. So stand up, move that down there, protecting the fairings. It will rest onto your foot pegs a little bit. There we go, easy. Put that to bed. This is the best way to fit the pump with it on its side. Let's get some tools. So we need to remove the engine case, and the bolts on that are an 8mm. Boom. They're not hard to undo, and when you do them up, don't over tighten them because they will snap. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then one just down here behind the rear set, 9, 10. I need an extension. Slightly overkill. Good idea to keep these all somewhere safe, so I'm going to put them all on that bag so they're not on the floor getting gritty. And then I like to use the little screwdriver adapter. These are all the same length, you don't have to worry about putting them all back in the exact same place. So I really should have changed this a long time ago. I haven't done many wheelies lately, but we'll get to a point where I could actually hold them up enough that the engine oil would have been running back. But the engine is still good so far, and rather than push my luck, I'm going to get it done. And this is the last one. Now you don't have to be the world's best mechanic to do this sort of job. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes. You've got this here, so that will come off that pin, and you can unlatch your cable. So you just push it in. Right, there we go. Right, so through there you can see there's like a little slot for it to push through, and then it locks in with the lug. So take that off, move that up, move that off, move that off. It's a little bit of a fiddle. There we go. Now, under here, just be careful you don't rip that. Under here, that's your oil screen. So as the oil's getting circulated around your engine, it will pass through this screen, and you'll see there's some bits of grit and foreign bodies in there. It's not too bad actually. It's not the worst I've seen. Like that, look. So you need to clean that. So we'll put that over there. That's on the list of things to do. Pop that back on there for now. There's your oil pump. We'll get the other one. So we've got the old pump in there still. And now you can see there's a comparison. This copper tube, this will run all the way to the back of the engine down there, look. So when you're wheeling, that's where it's picking the oil up from. So it will always have oil circulating around the engine. Very important. You really, really need to get one of these if you're doing your wheelies. So we'll put that there. So your next part, 10mm. You've got 3 bolts to undo with that. Super simple. This one's probably a spanner. I thought I might get that in there, but yeah, I'm going to need a spanner for that bit. Let's get a little bit of the residual oil out there. There you go. New to old. Pretty much the same. It's just this pickup point here has been added with a press fit tube. Okay, so there's 2 lugs on the old one. That one, that one. They're like little locator pins. So you reuse them. 1, 2. Easy. Then wipe your hand on your clean t-shirt, because that's what you need to do. You need to pour a little bit of oil. Now I use Castrol 10W40 power release, which is what I've been running the Grom since I've had it, and it's been great. Put a little bit of that into there. Probably make a little bit of a mess here. Do it over this. And I'm going to spin that just to draw a bit of oil in. There we go. If you saw that there. So we were drawing oil in here through this, through the tube, and it started coming out here, look, so that, you know, the oil has got through the pump now, and that is primed. So we're good to go there. It's important to note as well, you need to change your oil before running it. So I'm going to do this, then I'm going to drop the oil at the bottom and just top it up again after. We're good at that. Yeah, it looks good. You'll know when it goes in because you should be able to see through these holes, and you'll see your bolt point. Feels like we're in position. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's keyed in. There we go, fitted. So it's a pretty simple job. Remember to change your oil. It's a very important thing. I've not shown you that, obviously you know how to change your oil. This is the oil I use personally, but I'm in England. It depends on your climate, where you live, your temperature. Key point to note is you need to clean the oil spinner and your oil screen. That is a very important part. Then change your oil and prime your pump. They're the key facts. So stick with them, you'll be fine. If you've got a set of tools, a bit of willingness to try, you'll be fine. Be easy. So I'm going to button this back up now. Basically the same thing as what I did before, but in reverse. So all the 8mm bolts that go in here, cover back on, swap the oil out, and it's good to go. But yeah, just drop us a comment if there's anything we can help you with. If not, we'll point you towards Patrick at Straight Up Pumps. Shout out to Patrick anyway, you know, he's such an awesome guy, really helpful. He's always dropping messages back. You ask him a question, he always gets back to you. But yeah, don't forget to go and hit like, follow his page, drop him a message of any questions you've got. Okay, so we're going to put this all back together now. Don't forget to put your screen back in. I've given it a clean. You just want to get all the debris off it. So just peel that up. Locate that back on that pin. I've just given that a quick wipe down as well. If this is damaged, replace it. If you've got a crack or a split in it, or it looks perished or old, they're like pennies. They're hardly anything to replace. So it's worth having one of these if you need to replace it when you do the job. So get one here before you start. There we go. Dropped on. Always locate that straight there, and always get this on straight away. There we go, easy peasy. Bob is your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. We've got a new logo design and we have some t-shirts coming available, very limited numbers, and yeah, you can grab one. They're going to be on like an introductory price, so they'll be on offer. and we're just going to see how they go really. We're not selling them to make £1 million, but it would just be cool to see, you know, guys out there wearing our merchandise again. It's been a while since we've really sold anything. We still have the odd sticker, and we sell the odd stickers here and there, but we don't particularly advertise them too much these days. If you're interested, check us out on Instagram. It's just at Dodgem Squad. Now we post some stuff on there that we don't always post or share in videos and things, so there's new content in there all the time, or what we're getting up to on a daily basis. So I've just been around them twice. I'm going to drop the oil out. It does state to just drop the rest of it out while you've got the engine cover off, because you can get more of it out from the side. I've only just changed the oil. It's really recent, so I'm not too bothered, but you know, again, peace of mind. If you want to do it the proper way, drop the oil out while this engine case is off. You can get everything out of it then. Just tip the bike over the other way, so towards me. Bucket under there, tip it over, drain it out, put it back, and then continue and carry on doing what I did. Other than that, easy. Go give them a shout, give them a like, give them a follow, and we will see you on the next one. Check us out on Instagram, give us a share, subscribe. So, all done. Here we go. Sweet.